Let's talk love again. So love, it can come from the most surprising places without any experience. Melissa Villanueva and Angelo Sepulveda, they opened up a coffee shop, and their love story will truly move and inspire you to dream big. Check it out.
I love coffee. I drink it every day since I was 13.
I pretty much never drink
coffee.
We're very, very blessed. We've definitely looked on the path that we've taken a number of times and realized like it could have fallen apart anywhere along the way.
In November in 2014, there was a big typhoon that hit the Philippines. I'm Filipino-American, but never had gone to the Philippines, wasn't really involved in the Filipino-American community. And the thought of like the country that, you know, my family had come from could be wiped out in a moment really was kind of the thing that was pulling my heartstrings. So I ended up getting in contact with other Filipino-Americans, and one was a pastor who invited me to his church, and I went there, and the door guy was Angelo. Said my name, but like really awkwardly.
The first time I saw her, the first thought I had was, I'm in trouble. I don't think I knew how much trouble I was in, because now it's 5 years later and we're married and we have 3 coffee shops together, so. Right when we started getting to know each other, she wanted to go to the Philippines. She left for about 2.5 months.
So I went there and I was able to work a part of a church and do some typhoon relief for the typhoon that recently had happened. Having like all my normal pressures of life kind of taken away and having the ability to just really dream was a new experience for me. This vision to open a coffee shop and for coffee to be like a foot in the door to really build up the community really came to mind. Coffee's a neat product where people can come in every single day.
I honestly was always interested in owning a coffee shop. I liked the allure and the romanticism of a coffee shop. She was gung-ho. She was ready to do it. I was absolutely terrified.
We were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do a 3-year plan, we're gonna be responsible, we're gonna figure out how to do this. The first week, I'm looking on Craigslist for an espresso machine to start toying around with, and I find this shop on Craigslist, and like my heart just drops.
Called me, was like, hey, I found this really cute coffee shop. It's in Evanston. It was not in Evanston, it was in Elmhurst.
We met with the owners and we both came out of that meeting terrified because it was just too perfect to pass up.
A month and a half later, and some serious conversations, we had bought it.
September 2014 we opened, we got engaged by November 1st of 2014, and then married in February of 2015. So it was a pretty quick turnaround. He makes me feel, I mean, to sound cliche, I think, whole. I know that I would have never had the bravery to dream. I would have never had the bravery to pull these triggers if it wasn't for someone who believes so much in me.
I love her to death. She makes me feel like a much, much better version of myself than I've ever been.
He made this drawing for me about a year into marriage where like I'm a comet and he's like this turtle hanging on for dear life and like the tail end of a comet, because like I'm just going and he's like there behind, but he's like making sure everything is good as we go.
It can be overwhelming, but it's amazing to have such an amazing partner that I love so much that makes me better, and I hope I make her better.
What a cute story. It sounds like their love was percolating. Made some coffee magic. All right, enough cheese jokes. If you want to check out this authentic community coffee space, head to one of their 3 locations in Elmhurst.